Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name's Rochelle, and I'm here to do a love reading for Taurus. Wherever you have Taurus in your chart, we all have it somewhere. So this could be for you, and that's my intention. But of course, it's a general reading. So if it doesn't resonate, don't try and make it fit. You'll know if it does or doesn't. And I have lots of other readings on my channel, so feel free to check those out. And my readings are timeless, most of them. So yeah, including this one. Yeah, so I want to pick a song for you. What am I doing? I'm going to pick a song. Try to do this for Aries, but I might hit an ad. So bear with me if I do. Ooh, and I didn't. So, this song, the title of your song is Pressure Off. Pressure off, Taurus. Um Maybe you're intentionally taking the pressure off of trying to find someone, or maybe, pressure off of trying to make something work. Somehow there is the release of pressure, which is pretty much always a good thing. When we're feeling under pressure, it can be kind of stressful. Sometimes we can rise to the occasion. It's not always a bad thing, but it's just, taking that pressure off. It's like, you're able to take a breath. Take a breath and feel like, all right, it's all good. It's gonna be all right. So let me do one more shuffle here. We're gonna just pick some cards and see what we see. I'm gonna do kind of a hybrid uh what's it called? To Celtic cross spread. So bottom of the deck we have Queen of Water. This is the overall energy. What's going on? Um, I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of like love and nurturing, compassion and care, um, on your side, potentially on another person's side. This is a part of why the pressure is coming off, um, because there's this sense of like, mm, yeah, love and caring compassion, like I said. And Redbeard is here. Hello. Yeah, just in time. Perfect timing. All right. So yeah, what's going on currently? What's going on with you right now? We have Fortune's wheel, um which is a karmic wheel. Things going, turning, potentially turning in your favor. I love the card in this deck because it's got the heart up here. So yeah, taking the pressure off, feeling good, feeling like things are working out for you. What's your challenge right now? Hierophant. It makes me think that you could be starting up a new connection with someone, and as often happens when we are when we're in a place of like that exciting new, um you know it's exciting and new being in a new connection with someone, and we kind of forget about ourselves and what's really important to us. And this, especially in this deck, this Hierophant is about, that spiritual practice, the things that you do to keep you connected with your higher power. And I think it's kind of seeming like you're really, because you're so into, this person, that it's really easy to just kind of let this stuff go by the wayside. And and that can be very challenging, especially like if you have like a regular meditation practice, and now you're like, oh, whatever, like we were up late, so I'll just skip it today. You want to try and keep that going, whatever you have set up, whatever way things that you do, way that you have of connecting to your higher power. You really want to be very intentional about continuing with that. So let's look at what happened in the recent past. The Four of Earth, creating some kind of solid foundation. Um, this can be a card of ownership as well. I think mostly, yeah, it's like maybe you were working on creating. Yeah, I think you were working on creating a solid foundation in your life, creating some kind of spiritual practices that helped ground you, that helped keep you connected in a really positive way to yourself in your life. What's coming in the near future? The Ace of Earth. A very abundant, prosperous new beginning, being very dedicated to being prosperous, to things working out in your favor. Um, it could be that you and your person, um, both have been working on building a solid foundation in your own lives. And then now this is like that coming together, that new beginning where you two have the potential to together create something even more amazing and abundant than either of you were doing on your own. Yeah, it makes me think maybe it would be really helpful to incorporate your spiritual practice with this person. So rather than letting something go by the wayside, you're like, "Hey, I meditate every morning. How about you join me? Let's do it together." Um, anyway, what are you consciously aware of right now? What's going on? Page of Fire. Another beginning. You are really lit up by this person. This new beginning feels, not only does it feel prosperous, but it feels, you feel very passionate about this person. They probably feel the same about you as well. Um, and it's all about the adventure. It's all about moving forward, really, in a creative, passionate way. Yeah. What's coming that you don't see? A Four of Water. The Four of Water is, kind of spending time going within, doing that introspection, contemplating your choices, um, potentially having choices and not knowing which way to go. What is this Four of Water? Page of Earth, another page. Um, the Page of Earth is, with the Page of Fire and now the Page of Earth, it's like consciously knowing what you want, being ready and willing to start this new beginning, taking those steps to do it, and not realizing that there's so much more to it than just the passion, that there are other reasons for being in this connection besides the passion. And again, like when you're in the beginning of something, like that can be kind of the the main focus. And it's kind of, you two you two have something to work on together. Um Somehow there's going to be some kind of collaboration or making a decision that's going to affect your foundation long term. This is being devoted to. It's like seeing the tangible results from putting in the effort. Maybe that's what you're contemplating is what kind of effort to put in, how much, getting this person on the same page somehow. So here, let me move my computer a little bit. um, what I want to know what's going on with your person's perspective, or what's I had trouble saying this with Aries too. Um, what's their perspective of you in this situation? The messenger of Earth. Yeah, there's so much Earth here. They are so willing to put in the effort, long-term effort to make this work out. Um, being I feel like they're very dedicated because you are very dedicated. You two are both devoted and dedicated to um, being in that place in your life where you're very comfortable, prosperous. You have that solid foundation. And I think your person really sees the this potential as well, same as you. You both have a lot of integrity. And Taurus, you're kind of like you're one of the best manifestors of the zodiac. Like you think about what you want and then it like magically appears. But really what it is you're so good at aligning yourself with what you want. Devoted to your kids. Yeah. That's huge actually. That's huge. And it could be that there's someone else who is also, like very, very much devoted to their family. Somehow. Yeah. There's this strong connection here. And I got the Queen of Earth as well. Again, so much Earth here. Just feeling very grounded and she is very resourceful. I feel like you too, there's something about this connection where you two are meant to come together to create something really solid and beautiful in the world. To use what you have and to like let that boost you forward in the world together as a unit, as a family. And yeah, Queen of Earth, very dedicated to family. hmm is an awesome parent, very nurturing. hmm All right, so what are your hopes and your fears? Yeah, you've got the patience card. This is temperance. This is you know, hoping things are going to work out, but also a little bit worried that it's going to take too long. The whole patience thing, flexing our patience muscle, not always very fun. Especially if you're in a place where you're not totally sure about the outcome. You don't want to be patient. You want to just know now. Like, do I keep going? Do I leave? Like, what do I do? And this is kind of like the card of divine timing. Like, and in this deck, a card of moderation. Like, you, as excited as you are, you don't have all the facts. You got to keep building your spiritual practice, or keep doing it, because that's how you stay connected to your intuition, to your higher power. And that's what allows you to be able to move and pivot to. Um, Somehow, the only thing to fear is fear itself. It's basically true. Yeah, fear. Um, yeah, wasn't it Winston Churchill said that? I think. But ultimately, it's patience. We don't want to have patience. We want what we want right now, right now. And you know that whatever this is, it's going to require some patience, because the earth cards are much slower moving energy than the other suits. And so you're kind of like, yeah, let's go for it. Woohoo. And the universe is kind of like, slow down, calm down. It's going to work out. Just keep doing your thing, keep doing you, and it's going to unfold in the perfect way, in the perfect time. And remember that with patience, um, it's all of this is kind of that slow burn. And so once you finally get to where you want, um, it's so much sweeter in a way, because it's like, um, you know, um, you've built the anticipation, and then once you finally get what you want, you appreciate it that much more. So what do we have going on with the outcome? What's the outcome here? The King of Air. The King of Air. King of Air is very it's all about strategizing and using logic and reason to figure things out. He's almost like he's like the head over the heart kind of guy. Head over heart, like um maybe taking your time through this is allowing you and your person to kind of strategize this new beginning, to figure out the best next steps for yourselves and the connection. Let me get a clarifier on this King of Air. What is this King of Air? Five of Fire. Oh, okay. Because you and this person, though you're very similar in a lot of ways, inevitably, because you're human, there are going to be differences. And using logic and reason over emotions is allowing you to understand, it's allowing you to see your differences, um, and honor them, knowing that you each have something different to bring to the table. And sometimes if we start something and it's like super passionate and intense, it can fizzle out just as quickly, because we inevitably end up bumping up against um, ways in which we think differently, believe differently, whatever the things are where we don't meet eye to eye, because of using this logic and reason. It's allowing, and having patience, it's allowing you to take the time to see things from a new perspective, from their perspective. Um, and to be okay with that, to not feel like you need to fight against it. Um, it's going into things with a cool head. So, um, bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. This is It's ultimately this connection is you are being led to victory. You two together are going towards your victory. It's just it's it takes a little bit of effort to get the two horses continuing to go in the same direction. That somehow yeah, there's some kind of effort here to keep things on track, but but it implies that that's going to happen, and that you are going to go, you are being led to victory with this person. It just takes time, but this is swift movement as well. So it may be that once you come to this place, you've been patient, you both have kind of taken your time with this. Once, I don't know, it kind of seems like once this union happens, or once you really like decide to, I don't know, commit, or take this to the next level, whatever that means, that it's going to be like, okay, here comes the passion. let's just go for it now, because now we have that strategy. Now we know what we're doing. Now we understand how to navigate this situation with one another, with our different ideas and perspectives. And and yeah, I just keep getting this, I keep getting this thing like, incorporate your spiritual practice with this person. Somehow get on the same page with them, and then that's going, you both will be able to boost each other with that and stay deeply connected. Because I imagine they're very similar to you in that they I think they also have some kind of connection to their higher power. And so it's just, I don't know, maybe you have to adapt a little bit to what they do, just around the time that you have, or something, but it's being open, you being open to that. And even if you're not on the same page with some things, you open to finding the things and the places that you are on the same page. Is that right? You get the point. Taking the pressure off. I like this. Um, yeah, yeah. The slow burn. It's working out. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you on the next video. Mwah. And thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.